It's really funny. I get these DMs, all the time from like giant apologetic accounts, Christian apologists, people who run Christian channels, and it's always the same, right? It's always the same thing. They're like, listen, Andrew, the way that you absolutely devastate the femoids in the left is fantastic. Now, I'm always waiting, right? Because you know they're buttering you up. You know they're buttering you the fuck up. But, always that but. They throw the but in there. I feel like we could adjust your message a little bit to make it a little bit more palatable. Or, for other people. I mean, we agree with you. We think everything you're saying is true, but what if we make it a little bit more palatable? And I always send back the same response. And it's my way of nicely saying, fuck you. What I always say is, listen, all you are actually doing, even though you don't know this, is trying to placate women. That's it. That's it. I know it. You know it. Everyone else knows it. Who am I supposed to be opening my message up to? Who am I supposed to be opening it up to? Women, right? That's who they want to. What they really mean is, Andrew, will you placate a bunch of annoying women who have been bothering and bugging the shit out of me because they don't like your tone? That's it. That's it. So I always tell them, stop trying to placate women. If you didn't do that, you wouldn't have feminized churches. So why don't you deal with that instead of worrying about how common people speak about common issues? Because that's all it is. It's always just, we want you to placate women. No. I just want to, let's just get this off the table, right? No. And by the way, that doesn't work. It doesn't. You tell them that, they don't even understand it, right? They don't understand it. I'm like, that doesn't work. Doesn't work. Okay? All that happens is they're like, oh, he toned it down. And then they want to bring in then they think it's a suggestion box where they can put little Post-it notes. You know what I mean? They think it's a suggestion box. Oh, he toned it down? Well, listen, there's some other things that you could do. Helpful suggestions, There's some other things that you could really do that women would really like to blah, 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 blah. Then your whole inbox just gets filled like it's a suggestion box for how to placate more women in their until the very thing that you had set out to do has been completely and totally devastated by small little paper cuts from annoying, smarmy, librarian complaining Karens. So I always just have to respond the same way. No, and stop trying to placate women. Stop it. It's disgusting at this point. Disgusting at this point. Treat them like they're toddlers. Treat them like they're toddlers. They just can't take it. They can't take it. Do you understand? You put women off? Do you understand that? It's like, you understand that placating them puts them off worse? Like, do you get that? Yeah, stop placating women all the time. Stop infantilizing and making them toddlers. You think they're all pissed off because they understand exactly what I'm saying. And you think if I fixed the tone and said it in a nice way with a sing-song voice, that somehow would make what I was saying less offensive to feminists? Because you're wrong. Because you're wrong. But this has to happen to me. I mean, 4 or 5 times a week. Some giant account, some giant Christian account. Andrew, the way you dismantle these femoids is just magnificent. But if you could just do it in a way that made it completely less effective and put them in control, I think it would be way more effective. It's like, are you stupid? Yes. Yes, you are.